Martian Man TV. Everybody welcome. Shouts out to everybody. Welcome all my BMF, Power, The Shy. You know what I'm talking about? All the BMF followers and subscribers. We finna get into BMF Season 3, Episode 8, Code Red. Y'all already know I had to, of course, do a video about it. Shouts out to Big Meech, Lil Meech. Shouts out to 50 Cent, Stars Network, YouTube, of course. Shouts out to all my followers on Facebook and Instagram. Much love to everybody who show love to Martian Man TV. So, I'm finna show y'all this little highlight about Angel coming to warn Meech about Glock. And then we gonna get off into the whole episode. Let's do it.
The fuck?
Meech, I came to warn you. I don't know what it is, but you gotta watch your back. Glock's up to something.
You would know.
I'm risking my life to tell you this shit.
I ain't asked you to do that, Angel.
But I did. Even after you left me.
I see you still wearing my shit.
Because it smells like you.
Keep it. Think all the good times and shit.
Meech, I'm not fucking with Glock to hurt you. This ain't about you. It's about me surviving the best way I know how.
I get it. That's all I ever wanted was for you to be safe and know your worth. And for you to always stand on your own 2 feet.
Shit, I'm trying. I'm gonna go check out this new club in Miami.
Yeah. Think all the good times and shit.
Okay, y'all, in this scene right here, this is like pretty much towards the end, because after we see this highlight, now we in a situation where Glock guy, well, Meech finna be set up by the stripper chicks. He finna go mingle. I think he may finna go have a threesome or orgy, or he may go have sex with the stripper chick on a one-on-one, and then they get to talking about a threesome. And then that's when Glock right-hand man come in and try to kill Meech. So this is the scene actually before that where Meech chilling in the strip club. You know, this how he getting propositioned by the chick to get set up by Glock. And Remi send a head to the table, okay? Remi sends a head on ice to where Meech at, being entertained by the strippers. Oh, what's the professional word to call a stripper, man? Huh? I don't know the word to use at the moment, but y'all get it. So, y'all, let's talk about episode 8, the whole Code Red thing. Episode 8, to me, was pretty good. It was great. As I said, it was going to be in my last video. Actually, from beginning to end. In this episode, we also see Detective Bryant go wild. Like, he actually killed Henrietta's cousin. Know what I mean? He actually went there. Like, he's so motivated. He's so revenge motivated. He waited out there for hours for Henrietta's cousin to come outside. Somebody, anybody affiliated with her crew. He was serious. Sometime when you in that zone, in that moment, or you encapsulated by that revenge, it's going to take you there. It's going to take you there, depending on what type of animal you are. Instinctively, how hard you going to go to get that goal accomplished, or how bad you want somebody, you'll find yourself doing things on a level the way that he did. He didn't even care. Like, the police could have ran up on Detective Bryant. He was ready. He didn't really care. He kind of hell-bent on getting revenge for the Kevin's situation. You can see it in him. So he at the point of no return, nothing to lose. Savage. He don't got his job no more. So in his mind, he technically not even a detective. He in revenge mode. So we gonna see what happened to Detective Bryant in the aftermath of his situation. Because I know in real life, he gonna end up getting Southwest T. So he will be back on the force. You know, I don't know how they gonna play it out in the series, but in real life, the character that came in, the officer that really wanted Southwest T was the guy that ended up getting him, you know, at the end when they got all the charges on Southwest T. We see Angel coming back, trying to mess with Meech. We see Angel trying to warn Meech, you know what I mean, about Glock. We see her showing her loyalty to Meech. Now this go beyond money because she not getting paid to give Meech this information. She not being paid to put Meech on point about him finna be set up by Glock. So this was her on her own merit to show Meech that, hey, I'm rocking the hoodie you gave me so I can smell you, keep your vibe on me, and I'm here to warn you that don't go entertain this situation you got because Glock trying to set you up. So Meech leave one crazy extent with Remi sending the cut off head and the ice to his table to now, you know, Glock and his guy trying to really get at him. And we all know in the Secrets of War, they try to use the females as the crash dummy gang. That's applied in real life on the streets. That ain't just entertainment or TV or a BMF series. There's real life. That actually happened to Gucci Mane in real life. The whole Jeezy Gucci Mane situation where Gucci Mane go kick it with one of them Atlanta strippers and allegedly, she tried to set Gucci Mane up. And that's how Gucci Mane caught them bodies. Or that body. Remember they tried to rob him for the So Icy chain. Allegedly. So, that type of stuff, y'all, happen in real life with your enemy or somebody out to get you using women as a pawn to lure you in. To catch you slipping, catch you while you vulnerable. Know what I mean? So, I like that Angel came and set her mark, so to speak, with Meech. Now in the aftermath, Meech know he could trust Angel. Even though I was telling y'all in my last video, Angel flaky. She the type her loyalty built off money. Well, she actually proved me wrong in this episode because she wasn't being compensated to come tell Meech what she told him. She pretty much gave Meech the heads up to try to save his life. And she told Meech right there, even though, you know, Meech like me, he don't trust Angel. He ain't believe her as far as he could see her, but she was being dead on. Like, hey, don't go do this one, buddy. Don't let your lower self get the bigger self and the lower self in something that you can't get out of. You feel me? Dealing with this hating cat. Code Red was just, it was nice. Like I said, overall, from beginning to end, Code Red was a great episode. As far as how we seeing everything playing out, we see Veronica kick it with Henrietta, and Veronica see something while she kicking it with Henrietta. Something that kind of, you know, threw her off, where her and Henrietta was getting intimate, and in the midst of them getting intimate, Veronica saw a picture that Henrietta had in the room that they was in. So I may do a video about who was in that picture. You know what I'm talking about? Could have been her daddy. Could have been Detective Bryant. Could have been somebody who they was affiliated with on the force that's still around or that's dead. Like, I will, you know, make a video about that and let y'all know what was it that she saw in the picture that made her move around from the situation with Henrietta. But this episode also too highlight that Veronica willing to go undercover to really try to bring Henrietta down in BMF. And it's like she sort of still partners with Detective Bryant. If that makes sense. She's still trying to help him figure out and make amends with the aftermath of him dealing with the death of Kevin. And, you know, them trying to get some type of closure from the losses that they took behind the BMF investigation. So they done lost partners. They done lost evidence. Detective Bryant done lost Kevin. All behind what? Chasing Southwest T and Meech at the end of the day. Pursuing these guys. Going the extra length. Going the extra mile to try to bring them down. Where they done took casualties and losses behind it. That's crazy, but that's pretty much how from season 1 to season 3, how it's been pretty much been playing out. We saw losses being taken on both sides. On the law enforcement side and also on the street drug dealer culture side, if we want to put it that way. We seen Meech lose friends. We seen Southwest T lose friends. We seen Nicole and lose her boyfriend to Lamar. We seen Lamar go on a rampage. So in the midst of Detective Bryant Swent Meech, it had been other casualties that had been lost and taken in the midst of it. On both sides. Both sides. So in the pursuit of happiness and money and all this stuff that we in this trap with this game of life we play, we're chasing money, thinking that money gonna be the answer for everything or the problem solver for everything. We get these reality checks depending on what game you playing. You know what I mean? So if you in a drug deal gang, you got to deal with the feds. You got to deal with the police. You got to deal with the haters. You got to deal with the robbers. You got to deal with the wolves, tigers, and bears, and everything that come with the gang besides what we already dealing with in everyday life. So you got to look at it from that accountability, from that window too. Also in this episode, we see Southwest T check Vince. Vince, to me, is a crooked cop. It's like he pursuing Marquisha or whatever. And he kind of been putting his boots on Southwest T heels. He kind of been putting his feet on his neck. So we also see T check Vince. You know what I mean? Let him know, hey, you think you got the ups on me? You think you know everything about me and my family? I've been watching you. I've been putting my people on you. We putting the press down on you. We know everything about you. Damn near to what time you having bowel movements or you taking your morning pee. We know everything. So this episode too kind of solidified T in his growth and his power. I need y'all to pay attention to that in these episodes. Also, we see the Red Dogs. I want to point out, this is 1996. So BMF Season 3, Episode 8, the year we in is 1996. How we know that, how we going to validate that, is the Summer Olympics. It was the Olympic time in Atlanta. So whether you was a teenager like me in 96 or a kid, you remember the 96 Olympics. You know what I mean? Now, if you was born in 2000, yeah, you may have to do a little research. But anybody born a little bit before that, we know they was going to hold the Olympics, I believe, in Atlanta. So that's where you get the Red Dog scene, where Atlanta got pressure put on them from the government. The time Freaknik going on, this 2 years before the situation where the young lady got attacked at Freaknik, this 96. So Atlanta got pressure on it to have a certain image for the Olympics, right? So the Red Dogs come in and sweat all the drug dealers in Atlanta. They coming in doing these type of LA-ish type of raids where, you know, the Red Dogs was all over the place. I don't even know if the Atlanta people like really had respect for them. So y'all, you know, it's footage and documentary about the Red Dogs and about these illegal raids and things that was going on in 96. It was political. It was all about an image. So I was loving in this episode of BMF, Meech kind of, sort of speaking, their story with him and his brother, elaborate on real life, real time things that was going on in 96. You know, you had the death of Tupac. You got the Olympics. We got some more other hot things that I can mention that happened in 96 that I won't mention. I'm trying to think of what else is another highlight. I believe 96 is the year that Larry Hoover was trying to get a lot of the gangsters to go vote in Chicago. If anybody remember that. If I'm wrong, y'all leave the comments in the comment section to correct me. But I believe 96 was another important year in that regard too, where we got the 720, where Hoover wanted the gangsters to get political. You know what I'm talking about? Wasn't no more gang banging on the blocks. He wanted the GDs to go political and vote and get in position of power. So that was another, I believe, a highlight of 1996. Besides that being one of the best NBA draft years, next to the 1984, of course, when Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon and all them boys came in. 96 was the year you got Kobe and Allen Iverson and Ray Allen and murder. That's a murder year, 96. I say that even in the literal sense, that 96, one of them years. So y'all was definitely loving the BMF Season 3, Episode 8. I can't wait for Episode 9, which I will be making for you guys soon. Today is April 22nd. And on Martian Man TV, for those who new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. Y'all welcome to share this video and spread my love and my energy around. Like I said, shouts out to everybody for rocking with me and following me and being subscribed and liking and patronizing me. Much love, many blessings. I'll hit y'all and we will be back. In the meantime, between time, check out another one of my videos, another one of my related videos. Forget it, just have a Martian Man TV day where y'all just watch all my videos back to back. How about that? All right.